All right, timeout. Like, what the? We don't do a stream for an afternoon, and all of a sudden you forget to cue me in. Okay. Thank God I wasn't doing anything too stupid. What's going on, everybody? TJ and Dustin here with Daily Grind Fantasy Sports, and welcome to the official live stream. We got a Friday afternoon live stream for you guys. We're going to be fixating solely on Underdog. Dustin, we're getting cooked. Dustin, they can't even hear you.
Yeah, they can't now.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
were you muted?
That was, yeah, I'm going to be honest.
You're...
That was terrible performance.
All right, so today was by far Dustin's worst day of queuing me in and realizing or forgetting that he has to make sure his mic is unmuted. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Dustin might be drunk, maybe a couple too happy dads for him, but 33 of you in here. Thank you so much. If you guys could please go ahead and hit the like button, we would greatly appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be fixating today on Underdog. The stream is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. If you guys haven't signed up for Underdog yet, do so right now. Use code DGF, 100% match up to your first $100 deposit. If you guys aren't on Underdog, PrizePicks, ParlayPlay, JockMKT, everything, all the apps, all the hits, all the classics, you guys are missing out because with the new NFL season approaching, last night we had actually a pretty good game between the Chiefs and Lions. But Dustin, all of these DFS apps are coming out with multiple promos, discounted lines. I mean, we were talking about it right before. This chalkboard has a ton that they just keep pumping out. Sleeper, like you name it, they have promos. So guys, if you're able to download any of these apps, please do so. They're legal in your state. The more apps, the better. The more chances to line shop, the better. But again, we're going to be fixating on Underdog here today. So if you haven't signed up yet, use code DGF for 100% match up to your first $100 deposit. We're going to be talking about this Shodar Sanders. Passing touchdowns. We're going to be talking about this promo, why it's a very good promo, and why you guys should be... What is that? Why'd you do that?
Oh, yeah. I ain't gonna lie.
Why'd you put that on the screen?
That's me right now in the comments. You know this
meme? Yeah, I do know. Yeah, I do know. Yeah, you're getting cooked. Yeah, buddy, it's 1 in the afternoon. Dustin's
I'm gonna be honest. I got fucking rocked in the comments right there. Jesus Christ.
Be better. I mean, that
was pretty piss poor. That was pretty piss poor.
We got BG roasting you. We have Sano roasting you. We have Maze roasting you. We have Trident roasting you. Kuno telling you it's 1 p.m.
Jesus.
Jack said, TJ and Dustin, which DFS platform has been the most profitable for y'all? Mine, ParlayPlay for sure.
I think mine is also ParlayPlay. ParlayPlay was literally like a rocket ship for me in the very beginning, right. And then now it came down a little bit, and I'm going back up a little bit. So, but I think ParlayPlay as well for me. I'd have to. Yeah,
I was up. I've only deposited once on ParlayPlay. I was up $7,600 like last month. I've definitely come down to earth. I think I'm up 6,500 right now. So I've given back about 1,100, but yeah, by far, I mean, I'm up over $6,500 on ParlayPlay alone. So that is by far one of my favorite apps. But right now, my favorite app is Underdog, and that's what we're going to be fixating on in the stream. So Dustin, let's go ahead and talk about this Shodar Saunders promo, guys. Please make sure you're playing this promo. It is very, very, very good. I understand it's a scary one because what do you have? 4 touchdowns last weekend for Colorado.
4 or 5.
So
I think 5.
A lot of people are afraid. They don't know what to do. Take the over, take the under. But Shodar Sanders right now, if we are looking at it, currently has a, 51.3% chance?
51.87. I have it up.
51.87. Perfect. You do have it up. Okay, I didn't. So, guys, with this promo, because of the boosted payouts, so we are looking at 2-man entries. A 4 times payout is what we're looking at. That is the most optimal slip type for this boosted payout. So we have the ability to do a 2-pick for a 4 times payout, a 3-pick for an 8 times payout, a 4-pick for a 13 times payout, and a 5-pick for a 25 times payout. The 2-pick entry is by far the most optimal slip type. The implied odds for each individual leg are plus 100, okay? So that means if you are an optimizer user, if you are using DGF, anything you pair with this Shodar Saunders, the under 2.5 passing touchdowns, over 50% means that slip, because of that boosted payout of 4 times, is a plus EV slip. You'll be profitable in the long run if you were to play anything over 50% in a 2-man entry with a 4 times payout. All right. for each individual leg, that is. So the fact that we're getting Saunders at a 51 point, what was it, Dustin? 51.8, 51.9% on his under. Anything over 50%, we have a very good plus EV slip. Obviously, we're not going to play something at 50% because we have a lot of other good plays that are on the Opto right now, specifically for UD. So we'll go ahead and try to build that out. But I just wanted to clarify, don't play this in a 3-pick. Don't play it in a 4-pick. Don't play it in a 5-pick. Play it in a 2-man power if you haven't already used it. So that's what we're going to build out right now. And Dustin, let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and I'm going to start off with Saunders. That's my pick, and I want you to go next. I'm taking Saunders under 2.5 passing touchdowns.
Man, I love how tough job there taking Saunders.
Yeah, I know. I love UD though, trying to coax you into taking the over. Can Prime shock the world again? Like, they want you to take the over. They want you to take the over at 2.5. They know how Colorado looked last game. They know that Sanders threw 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, I mean,
trust the math, guys.
It's the more fun one to root on, right? Obviously, but unfortunately in this situation, it's not the right one to bet. So we're gonna be smart here, like we always are, and we're gonna take his under, because that's where the juice is heading, and it's the best bet.
I want to ask the chat something, guys, real quick. Let us know, have you already played the promo or not? I am curious about that. I'm curious to see who has already, because Dustin, I think this was this came out when I was in the air, or like just when I landed. So I think it's been out for a couple hours at least since Underdog dropped it, correct?
I think it's around an hour or so.
Okay.
But also, I mean, meanwhile, while you're answering that question for TJ, if you guys aren't on Underdog yet, I don't really know why you're in the stream, because it's an Underdog specific stream. But at the same time, sign up with code DGF if you're not. You guys can get on Underdog with 100% deposit match up to $100. Let's go ahead. Now, TJ.
A lot of people actually haven't used it.
Oh, they've been waiting on the old Underdog stream. My boy Ed's already played it. Ed's been on his game.
Yeah, Ed's been on his game. Ed's been a frequent visitor to the streams. I love it. Federico hasn't, Jordan hasn't, Tyler hasn't, Waze hasn't, Bear, is that Bear? Bear for life hasn't.
This guy's a big paint guy.
Yeah, big paint guy. All right, let's
All right, TJ.
Let's see what we have.
Explaining my scenario earlier, right?
Okay, go ahead. Yep.
So Luke Altmaier is this top play here on the Optimizer, as you can see,
almost you were talking 58%,
right? Mm-hmm. Earlier today, I had gotten it in with the JockMKT promo at 27.5 on the over.
Awesome.
So now he's been bumped up on JockMKT to 29.5. He's 29.5 on Underdog. He's 28 on the sportsbook FanDuel.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't really wanting to go there personally.
Okay.
What do you feel about it? Is that something that you're looking to play on yours? I mean, it's one-off compared to the FanDuel line earlier. But I mean, you got two DFS apps saying it's, a 29.5. So it's a little weird. So
I don't hate it. What I'm looking at right now, and actually, you know what's kind of sucks, before we go on live, I think Natasha Howard was up here on UD. I want to see if she's still, did she get
rebound or something?
Yeah, she is. Okay, she's still up there, so maybe Opto's updating. The one play I'm looking at, now we can kind of pick and choose here. We can go low if we want, but that Drew Rom play, now the reason I like this, all of those sports books have it currently set to 3.5. Now I understand that a majority of them have juice on that over, but we're getting that better number of 4 on UD, so there is some push potential. But like Barstool has the even line of 3.5. Caesars has juice on the under of 3.5. BetMGM essentially is right there at -105 on the under. They probably have -120 on the over 3.5, so close to an even line. Bet365 and Fliff both have it at -110. It looks like just a couple of these powerhouses, being Pinnacle, FanDuel, and DraftKings, have some pretty heavy juice on that over 3.5. But Dustin, if we go ahead and take a look at the middling tool as well, PrizePicks has this at 3.5. Fliff and Hot Streak both have it at 3.5. Yes, juice on the over. JockMKT also has it at 3.5. The only other DFS app right now that has Drew Rom at 4 is ParlayPlay. So we have 4 different DFS apps that have this set to 3.5. 2 of them have slight juice on the over. And then we have all these sports books that have it set to 3.5. I feel like I'd opt to go with Drew Rom under 4 strikeouts over Luke Altmaier, because just FanDuel is supporting that line. Now, I understand your point of view because you got him at 27.5 on JockMKT. You can obviously middle that. Luke Altmaier under 29.5 on UD. If he finishes at 28, 29, you have a profitable player prop on each app, being Jock and UD. But I kind of like this Drew Rom play under 4 strikeouts. I feel like that's.
So hear me out. Hear me out.
Yep. Hey, we can go back and forth. We're in no rush. We got plenty of time to enter this.
Yes. So, I mean, I feel you on the under of 4 strikeouts, right?
Okay. Yep.
But
okay. I never liked bots, but okay.
Does UD pay out? Will UD pay out Schroeder Sanders if Drew Rom pushes? Because if we like that under strikeouts, we believe he's going to go under 4 strikeouts.
Right.
I mean, right just below him, we have his fantasy score that we could maybe look to at 55%. If we're digging that, it kind of correlates a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Who's fantasy score?
Drew Rom.
Oh, his fantasy score's up there. Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, that is a very good point and something that we should say to the stream. Push props on UD, if you do have a 2-man, they do get refunded. So if Drew Rom were to finish at 4, and obviously Sanders would hit his under 2.5, we would get refunded. We wouldn't get paid out. So, Dustin, that brings us to our next point. Do not play even props with promos because you don't want to hinder yourself.
Especially if you're going to be playing a 2-man, especially.
Right. I don't see Drew Rom fantasy score. Hold on.
It's definitely there. It's 55.09%, unless it just got removed.
Drew Rom, where are you, big dog?
Yeah, it's still there.
Am I blind? I might just be dumb, man. I might just not see it.
If you refresh, I forgot. We still have these touchdowns that we could use if
now,
we really wanted to.
Okay. Now, here's another thing. I've used a lot of these touchdown props already.
Same.
I personally have.
Think I've played this Anthony Richardson fantasy score.
Dude, I don't see Drew Rom. Are you lying to me?
I think you're stupid.
I see Natasha Howard play looks really good.
Are you stupid?
Yeah, I'm definitely stupid. I'm really tired.
I'm kidding.
But
no, seriously.
Oh, I do see it. I do see it. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like this Drew Rom fantasy score on Underdog is set to 20.5. The average sportsbook fantasy score would be set to 18. Obviously, these sportsbooks don't have a fantasy score market, but they do have the individual props needed to make up a fantasy score on some of these DFS apps like PrizePicks, UD, and ParlayPlay, right? So we've automated that process for you guys on the back end. So with all those near even lines, which is what we take for all those individual props that do make up a fantasy score on Underdog, we would have DraftKings. Our DraftKings would have Drew Rom's projection at 18.4 points. We have Caesars at 17.5. So that averages out to 18, a 2.5 difference, 2.5 point difference for Drew Rom between
Caesars.
What the sports books have and Underdog. So Dustin, we can definitely do that. These no touchdown. You do like it, okay?
I mean, I don't have to do it.
Now
I wouldn't mind doing like Anthony Richardson fantasy score or something like that because I haven't played it, or one of these touchdown props. But I guess that we have played all of these already, so we've double dipping.
Yeah, so from my perspective, I have Chase, McCaffrey, and Eckler in a no touchdown parlay. So that's what I have. I also have, what else do I have? I think that's all I have for no touchdowns.
I feel I can't remember for sure if I've played Anthony Richardson. I don't think I have.
But I haven't either.
I know for a fact I haven't played Bryce Young.
Okay.
Over fantasy score, 12.75 there.
Okay.
So I'm open to those, and I'm open to.
Let's see what chat wants. What does chat wants? Because they're all great plays. I mean, whatever we put in here is going to be a plus EV play. Anything over 50%, right? And we have Sanders right now at 51.8.
Right.
So realistically, we could even go to like 49.3, and that total slip would still be plus EV because of the promo of that 4 times payout here for a 2-man.
Look at Ed. Look at Ed. I want you to follow your heart.
I want you to follow your heart. Ed, you're a wagon. You're a true one.
TJ, that's what's kind of fun about a promo like this. Whenever we get to have a little fun with it, you know what I'm saying? Play what we want to play in a sense.
Now, hold on, time out. Let's actually take another step. Let's take another step back. Okay, what is the max that we can enter here for this promo? Is it $10?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we could divvy this up.
Wait,
we could.
Does it have to be in one slip, or no?
I don't know. I would. Oh, you're right.
I think it's all in one slip, but I don't know.
You're probably right.
I wish they had
You're
a little bit
probably
more
right.
more stuff down at the bottom of their little promo advertisement so I could know a little bit more. But hey, it is what it is.
I feel like you can play it until it's maxed out, right? Because like that's what you do with tacos on PrizePicks.
Well, hey, this is Underdog, so I don't know. USGU, yes, 2-man is the most optimal as far as this particular promo that we are talking about. Other than this promo, no, on UD you should be playing only 3-man uninsured slips and 5-man insured slips. So just so we're clear, the only reason why we're looking for a 2-man pick for this play is because of the boosted payouts to 4x for 2-mans.
Correct. All right, so Dustin, here's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, we got no help from chat, so it's up to us, baby.
Yeah, chat's not doing anything. That's okay. They're just it disappears when you play it, even if you don't max it out. Okay, Marv. So Marv, thank you for that. All right. So Dustin, what do we want to do? I kind of like the Drew Rom play. I kind of like the under fantasy score.
I'm in.
I mean, unless you do want to go Anthony Richardson, it is higher. It's a higher percent. It's a higher percent chance to hit. So I mean, math is math.
It's you make the choice, TJ, because the reason why I was liking Drew Rom at that point was because we were liking the strikeouts, right? The strikeouts are set low. We were kind of liking that. It kind of obviously the sports books and Caesars and DraftKings, you know, are taking the strikeout line into account, which is why this fantasy score is up there. So I don't know.
I'm in. I'm going Drew Rom.
All right, Mr. Rom. Hopefully he's
Wait, hold on, guys. All right, let's hear it here. Guys, do you want do we go Anthony Richardson over 16.05 fantasy score? Bryce Young we'll throw in there. Bryce Young over 12.75 fantasy score, or do we want to do the Drew Rom under 20.5 fantasy score?
Wait, I can start a poll. I'm gonna start a poll.
Oh my God, they removed Drew Rom. No, they didn't. Just kidding. I'm an idiot. Why not Chase? Jordan, you can definitely play Jamar Chase.
We've already played it.
I've already played it. I already have it in a slip. I paired, if you want to tail me, I have Jamar Chase, Christian McCaffrey, and Eckler all under touchdowns. McCaffrey and Eckler under rushing touchdowns. I think McCaffrey might have got removed. And Jamar Chase under receiving touchdowns. So that is why I'm not playing those top under touchdowns. I've already played them. And I also played Tony Pollard under touchdowns as well. So again, if you would like to, they changed McCaffrey to under rushing and receiving touchdown. Okay, we got some Rom guys. Yeah, Jordan. So if you want to go with, you guys don't have to follow us verbatim. You guys can see the optimized. You can see the top plays. If you want to take Jamar Chase under receiving touchdowns and you haven't, by all means, throw him in there. Wow, Bryce Young is winning. Did you do a poll?
Bryce Young won.
No, he didn't.
Oh, Big Daddy Rom's making the comeback. We'll go to 10 votes. So the next 2 votes determine this. Whoever votes, that's what we're gonna go with. Oh, wait. No,
we have a tie.
What? It keeps
Somebody's.
Going.
All right, Rom won.
All right,
Rom won.
Yep, Rom it is.
All right.
Big
all right,
Rom
guys.
Daddy.
So
get rocked.
Here we go. This is for $10. We're gonna enter in Drew Rom under 20.5 fantasy score, and Shoder Saunders under Sanders. I don't know why I keep saying Saunders. Under 2.5 passing touchdowns.
Hopefully it's Drew rocked today.
Oh my God, I hate it so much.
You know it's gonna suck? Nah, never mind. Nothing's gonna suck. Everything is gonna be great.
Yeah, why are you saying that? There we go, guys. Rom won. Rom Daddy.
You like that? You like that? I had to make up with the poll for the shenanigans.
That was kind of gangster. I would have had no idea how to do that, so I'm actually really proud of you.
I know. Well, I mean, there's a reason why I'm the one doing the intro and stuff too, because you have no idea how to do that either. So.
Oh my God! Really?
There is that. I suck at it, but at least I know how to do it.
Yeah, you do. I know how to do it too. I'm better at it than you. I just don't have it set up. I'm a weapon. I'm a weapon.
You are when you want to be. All right,
TJ,
guys. We still got plenty of plays here to. Oh wait, you know what we can do now?
What?
Now we can take Young and Richardson.
Yes, we
together,
can.
Baby.
Guys, 51 of you in here. Thank you so much. If you guys could please go ahead and hit the like button, we would greatly appreciate it. Danny says, I'm about to do this too. I'm new to sports betting, but I truly appreciate you guys for the tips. Of course, if you have any questions, go ahead, leave them in the chat. Be more than happy to help you out. All right, Dustin, let's go ahead, build out something else. Let's go ahead and take this Anthony Richardson play. Okay, we're going to add in Anthony Richardson.
You know what?
What?
I've already played that, but did you want to get this Natasha Howard play in here?
Yeah, I do.
With
I want to
these.
add that to these fantasy scores. Yep.
Okay.
I love that.
All right.
So Natasha Howard. Okay, guys, we got another slip right here. So trusting the fantasy score market again for football, for basketball.
Oh, never mind. Keep going. Sorry, baby.
For baseball. These sports books don't have fantasy score markets, but they have all of the individual props that make up the fantasy scores on these DFS apps. So we can automate that process for you, do all the math in the back end, find out all the near even lines for football, for passing yards, for passing touchdowns, fumbles, whatever they need for their stats, interceptions. If those sports books have it, we'll derive that information for you, build out a fantasy score, process everything on the back end to show you what they would actually have the fantasy score set to if the sports books did have the market. So that's why we're taking this over 16.05 Anthony Richardson. We're taking the over on Bryce Young.
Yep.
Over 12.75 fantasy points, and then we're going to be pairing this with Natasha Howard under 7 rebounds. Dustin, before we do that, do we have any correlation? I just want to double check. I don't see anything. Okay, that's all I wanted to make sure. I just wanted to make sure we didn't have any
wide receiver. Or something
yeah,
like
quarterback to wide receiver, or running back. Yeah, I don't see anything.
No, but
Okay.
We're taking Natasha Howard in the slip, guys. You see, she's set to 7 here on Underdog, 6.5 on the sports books. You got 2 even lines on 2 different sports books, set to 6.5, 55%. We'll take that with the 0.5 discrepancy. Needs 8 to beat you here with this line. So Bryce Young, Anthony Richardson, overs, and then Natasha Howard under.
Love that slip. It's a good slip. Love that slip. It's a really, really good slip.
All right.
Dustin, are you putting that in the chat? Because
Yep.
Okay,
Yep, I'm a wagon.
You are. I don't like it how you can't send it after you entered it.
Yeah, that's,
you know what I mean?
That does things sometimes. Look at Jordan. JoJo says Dustin is the true gangster, baby. That's right. TJ, we're matching. Did you notice this?
Oh shit, we are.
Wait.
Damn.
Oh shit, the Blue Ball brothers again.
Damn, the BB bros. That's triple B. Oh man. That's triple B. All right, what else do we have? Do we have anything else that we can build out? We have a ton of green. I like that Natasha Howard play again, like Dustin mentioned. Comparing to DraftKings that has this set to 6.5, and we also had Bovada that had this set to 3.5 as well. 6.5. Jesus Christ, sorry. We're getting it at 7 on UD. That's really, really good. It's another great slip. Rom gone. Rom got removed. See, that's what happens, guys. That's what happens. We all hammered Rom. We took him, and now Rom is gone. There's no more fantasy score for Rom. He'll probably get re-added around, what was he at, 20.25, I think, or 20.5? He'll get re-added 1 point shorter. Or 1 point less. Dustin, I see some League of Legends, and that gets me excited.
Good. Fire me up. Let's hear it.
I definitely want to take a look at Carzy on the middling tool to see what these other apps have it at, if they do even have it. Because Hot Streak is off by 0.5, and they have heavy juice on the over. So it looks like just Hot Streak has Carzy. Is that true? Let me see something.
I'm scanning the rest of the middling tool for stuff. So Carzy's at 13 and Hot Streak is at
so it looks like
13.5.
Yeah, just a comparison to Hot Streak that has it set to 13.5. Okay.
Got you feeling good enough to take it, or you want to wait on that bad boy?
Yeah, Carzy's a wagon, so I would very much like to take his over 13.
0.5 discrepancy.
Yep, I like that 0.5 discrepancy. Now, is there anything that we can... Let's see, Carzy, who are they playing? Carzy, there we go. They're playing FNC. Do we have any FNCs here on the middling tool? Do we have any good discrepancies? Whoa, we just had a ton of soccer. Just hit the board. Do you see these plays?
No, I didn't.
Wow. On the middling tool? Why is this guy... Huh. Okay, we'll have to take a look at that after this. Eric Tommy is pulling for a bunch of different teams. Do we have any other? I'm gonna search for Fnatic to see if there's anything that's popping up. Ooh, is that an over? Damn it, it is. Okay. I wanted to see if there was an under that we could pair this Carzzy play with, but it looks like the only comparison we have for Fnatic is Razork. And right now it's a 1 kill difference between UD and Hotstreak, but it looks like UD has it set to 8.5, so we'd be taking the over because Hotstreak has it set to 9.5, so we can't actually correlate that. So what else can we pair this Carzzy play with?
Danny says, bro, I was about to put the slip in and Rom is gone now. You got to be quick. You got to be quick, especially we got 50 people in here watching, tailing. It's kind of how it works, guys. I mean, we find value. We show it to you guys. We all take it, and they don't want to get hammered any harder than we just hammered them. So they're going to remove it. They'll probably bring it back up at a lower number, like TJ said.
Yep. Let's go ahead and add this other league play up here. Shice?
I feel like
Shisu?
Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this was Matt's pair.
Shayu?
Yeah, maybe.
Under 1.5 kills?
Yeah.
He's definitely a support player, so I like that. Let's take his under 1.5. And then we need one more to add. So we have 2 League of Legends plays. Do we have another league play on the middling tool? Hold on. I don't know what's happening.
I did find one play on the middling tool. I'd almost rather opt to go something on the actual optimizer because I've already played it. But if for the folks that haven't, who was it? It was Jalen Waddle. 5 on Underdog for receptions. 4.5 on PrizePicks, Fliff, Hot Streak, and ParlayPlay.
Okay.
So it's the highest number here on Underdog at 5. Something that we could look at, TJ, or look for there if you wanted to.
Say that one more time, Dustin. I apologize. I was looking at something else.
Yeah, Jalen Waddle is set to 5 receptions on Underdog, 4.5 on PrizePicks, Fliff, Hot Streak, and ParlayPlay.
Ooh, I like that. Let's add that in. I do like that.
All right.
So that's a good snipe, Dustin.
Full transparency, I've already played it. Okay. Don't want to play it, but...
Okay, so let's...
Oh, I accidentally almost took Joe Burrow.
Don't take Joe Burrow. Okay, but if you already played it, let's try to find something that you haven't played.
No, but I think it's a great play for chat. That's what I'm saying. I want chat to get that play.
I'm entering it. All right, so I'm entering in right now. Carzzy over 13 kills. Shousey under 1.5 kills. Those are both for maps 1, 2, and 3 for each player. And then Jalen Waddle under 5 receptions comparing to all those different DFS apps that currently have that set to 4.5. We're getting that better number on Underdog, right? We're using the market, these DFS apps, to kind of show us what plays have value. When you have a DFS app that is solely placing their player prop completely off from multiple different DFS apps, in this case, that's what you say, 3 or 4 of them had it set to 4.5.
4.
Yeah. 4 different DFS apps have Jalen Waddle at 4.5 receptions, and 1, an outlier being Underdog, has it set to 5. 4 against 1, I'm obviously going to side with the 4. So being able to take Jalen Waddle under 5 receptions on UD, sign me up. Go ahead and enter that. So again, I just entered Carzzy under or over 13 kills for maps 1, 2, and 3. Shousey under 1.5 kills for maps 1, 2, and 3, and then Jalen Waddle under 5 receptions. We got another slip. We're rifling them off.
Bingo. I'm gonna DJ real quick. I'm gonna find me a little replacement here.
Okay.
You know what I might do? You know what I'm gonna do?
Wait, time out. Brian is saying that Noah is on. Oh, there he is. So that's I didn't. Noah for some reason wasn't popping on the middling tool, but he is up here. He plays for Team Fnatic. You could play that, and that would actually be correlated. I might actually enter that. I might enter that instead.
Well, did you already hit enter?
Nope, I did not.
I bet you some people already hit enter.
That's okay. If anybody wants to, depending on your unit size, if you want to play it again,
Noah on the under.
Noah on the under. Yep, and that's a good correlation
Okay,
play because
sweet,
of Carsey's over. Oh, I did enter that. Okay. I'm gonna enter it again. I'm playing it again. I only threw $50 on that slip, so I'm gonna throw 50 again. So I'm gonna play again. I'm taking Shousey under 1.5 kills, maps 1, 2, and 3. Carsey over 13 kills, and then Noah for FNC under 13.5 kills. Some really good correlation there. Obviously, if Mad Lions can go out, get kills early, beat Fnatic on at least two of those 3 maps, more than likely Carsey hits his over and Noah hits his under. So that's what we'll be rooting for.
Hold on.
Okay.
Shout out to who was that?
Brian, good shout out. I'm stupid and blind.
Brian, good stuff. See, I trusted TJ with the league correlation stuff, and I should have done
I knew what I was doing, but I didn't do it correctly.
Never let a boy do a man's job. You know.
Oh my god.
Never let your little bro try to help you out when you're trying to do big boy stuff.
Don't little bro me right now, please. Do not little bro me. I'm tired.
Last night, and you actually got a lot of likes on that.
I did. Did it piss you off?
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing. I love pissing you off. That's my favorite thing to do. Guys, again, thank you so much for being here. 51 of you. We are just focusing on Underdog. If you guys haven't signed up for Underdog yet, you can use code DGF 100% match up to your first $100 deposit. Dustin, did they add ROM back up? Because I do want to just talk about the slip that we entered. No, they still haven't. So we have a promo right now in Underdog running. It's Showdare Sanders under 2.5, or he's set to 2.5 passing touchdowns, and they are running a payout boost on that specific prop. You guys should be taking the under 2.5 touchdowns for Sanders. That is a 51.8% chance, fair odds percent chance for him to go under 2.5 passing touchdowns. We know he looked good last week. We know he threw 4 touchdowns. The sportsbooks know all that information, guys. So trust the book, trust the math. Exactly. Different defense. 51.8% chance for him to go under. With that payout boost that Underdog is currently running of a 4 times payout for 2-man slips, that's the most optimal slip type right now. Plus 100 implied odds. You're looking for 50% fair odds percent for each individual leg to have a plus EV slip. So obviously with Sanders being at 51.8%, we only need 49.3% for our other leg for that total slip to be plus EV. So by playing any of these high percentages, like we just threw in Drew Rom under fantasy score of 20.5, which was sitting at around a 55% chance to hit, we have a mega plus EV play over on UD, taking advantage of that promo. What, you making fun of me because I said mega?
Yeah, that was just funny. I don't know why.
It was a mega nuke whale.
Yeah, mega nuke.
It was a mega nuke whale.
Okay.
But yeah, we just entered another slip. If anybody wants to tail, it was Carsey over 13 kills. Okay, you already did? Awesome. You're away. Did they remove any of these other plays? Like, is Natasha Howard still up there? I feel like she would have got removed, right?
I don't know.
She's still up there. Wow, interesting.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. I'm gonna check back real quick on the middling tool, TJ, and see if I can snag something else here.
Okay.
Ooh. That's an interesting one.
Talk to me.
We got Tyler Show for Texas Tech at 2 passing touchdowns on Underdog, but 1.5 on Fliff. Only got two data points, so I'm not totally in love with that.
Yeah.
But
let's move past that. Again, we're having an issue with Eric Tommy. That's why I blacked out and stopped answering it, because I was trying to take care of that.
Don't black out on me, baby.
I didn't black out.
Stay with me.
So I kind of just want to give an example right now for the middling tool for anybody that's unfamiliar with how it works. Danny said, "Who should I pair with him?" So Danny, you missed Dom.
Richardson, what was it, fantasy score?
Yeah, Richardson fantasy score was good. Bryce Young fantasy score, both their overs were good. What was it? The Jamar Chase under 0.5 receiving touchdowns was a really good play. If you want to add that in. But Dustin, I do want to talk about one play, this Mitch Griffiths play for Wake Forest. Do you see that on the middling tool?
No.
Should be down there a little bit. 56.6%. Do you see that?
No, I'm having a little issue here where I'm not.
We're having some difficulties. Yeah. The opto being a bitch right now. All right. Well, anyways, I guess I'll try to paint a picture for everybody. So the way the middling tool works, guys, is it compares DFS apps back to DFS apps. So in some instances, if you're pulling up the optimizer for the middling, or if you're pulling up the middling tool and you're fixating on a specific app, it's going to compare different player props to the rest of the DFS app market for that specific app that you're currently looking on. So if we're looking on Underdog, it's going to compare all these Underdog player props back to the rest of the market. PrizePicks, Boom Fantasy, Fliff, Hot Streak, JockMKT, ParlayPlay, VividPicks, to kind of tell you, paint the picture of where these other apps are putting their props at, right? Because all of these apps set their lines independently. So that play that I was just mentioning, the quarterback for Wake Forest, he was set to 274.5 on every single DFS app besides one. Now, just because we're looking at the Underdog fantasy middling tool doesn't mean we can't find value for other books. So in that case, Underdog, PrizePicks, Fliff, Hot Streak, JockMKT, ParlayPlay, and VividPicks all had his passing yards set to 275.5. But Boom Fantasy and Outlier by themselves had it set to 264.5. So obviously, if I wanted to play that over passing yards for that specific quarterback, the Wake Forest quarterback, Mattis or whatever his name was, I'd want to be doing it on Boom Fantasy. It's obvious that Boom Fantasy was off compared to the rest of the market, and that is where the value lies. So just wanted to throw that out there. Again, it looks like we're having some issues here. Dustin, is it back up? It is. Do we have that play? It's gone. I don't see it. I don't see it. Okay.
Sorry about the mouse, guys. It was bugging me real quick. I didn't fix it.
No, you're good, big dog. You're good, big dog. Okay. What else? Let's go ahead and stay on the middling tool, Dustin. Is there anything else that we can build out? We played that Drew. We could build out one more slip with the Drew Rom under pitcher strikeouts.
I was about to add that until I was saved by the correlation man Brian himself. Or Noah under. So I was gonna say that. Dang, you know what kind of sucks?
What?
Rom. If only Ellie De La Cruz wasn't over there, we would have some nice correlation to use.
You're right. We would have had some really, really, really good correlation. I'm not really seeing anything else that really sticks out. Are you?
I just refreshed the optimizer.